Hi guys, welcome back to Room is Life, or welcome if you're new, and today I'll be giving you guys 9 tips or 9 things you need to do to get ahead during the quarantine. I know even though some states have, relaxed their rules a little bit, we still should be very, very careful about what we're doing because we're still on our way up rather than our way down, and the numbers are just increasing right now. So I'd say quarantine is the perfect time to build new skills, develop your careers, and get ahead. Because you can't blame it on time anymore. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna push it off and wait till I have time, because you have so much time right now to really develop your careers and really develop your personality and you as a person. So here's some 9 things I have listed for you guys to help you get ahead. Because, okay, so there's this quote that went along the lines of, there's 2 types of people at the end of quarantine. One that learned and one that whined. So don't be the second one and be the one that learned. So number 1 is financial education. You knew this was coming. I feel like the best way to get ahead in life is to know personal finance, because it's called personal finance because it's personal. No matter where you are in your life, knowing finance is such a big part of making your life successful and making your transition into retirement really smoothly, and making sure you have enough funds for when there's emergencies. I also just feel like it's such a good time to just learn about stocks, investing, because I do feel like the market's a little bit wonky right now, not gonna lie, but it's always a good day to buy into the market and get into investing. And there's also so many free online resources out there for you guys, like YouTube, and just Investopedia with Google. So you just take advantage of all those free resources, as well as you can buy some books. That's only gonna be $10, and that's gonna the ROI on these are crazy. You're gonna be able to make so much money just by reading one book, one $30 book. So I'll make another video about my book suggestions. I'm not a big reader. I rather watch YouTube. So some of my favorite YouTube channels on here are obviously the financial guru himself, Graham Stephan. I also love Financial Diet for simple breakdowns of concepts as well. But I'm planning to make more videos on here, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, number 2 is to learn a language. I'm kind of biased because I'm trilingual, but I feel like the power you get from learning a language or being fluent in another language is more than just being able to communicate with more people in the world. It helps you grow mentally, and I feel like a lot of times you lost track of your presence among everybody and starting to focus on yourself and what you're doing right now. I hate to say it, but we start to become more selfish and start to believe the world revolves around us, when the world is actually a lot bigger than what you ever thought. When you learn another language, it allows you to be clear on your goals, and you have a better understanding about your contribution to the world, and overall serves as a good motivation to keep working hard and keep becoming the best version of yourself. I mean, at least for me anyways. Also, it's a good way to stand out when you're applying for a job and whatnot. And again, there's so many free resources out there for you guys, like Duolingo, Babbel, and just a lot of YouTube videos. There's a lot of content creators out there, so just pick one and stick with it. Number 3 is to start working out. I'm kind of biased on this one too, because I have a fitness channel and I started dancing when I was 3 years old. So physical fitness has been a big part of my life. But the thing is, you just don't realize the power until you start making it a habit, because physical activity also helps release endorphins, which is a powerful chemical that lifts your mood and gives you a lot more energy, so you're more productive throughout the day. You're able to accomplish a lot more things in a short period of time. The thing is, we all work so hard so we can see that retirement money, but if your health is not in the best shape, then all that saving is for nothing. You want to live long enough to see how that portfolio turned out, and that one thing that can help with that is your physical well-being. Number 4 is learning to cook and eat healthier. Not only does this save money, but it's also a valuable skill that you can acquire during quarantine. This is a skill that we all need, but we push it to the side and blame lack of time. But this is the perfect time to develop these good habits, and especially since all these restaurants are closed. Side note, if you want to support your local restaurants, just buy gift cards, buy to-goes, because dining in is still kind of dangerous around here. But anyways, YouTube again is my favorite resource to find some good recipes and easy tutorials to get into cooking. Number 5 is to study and or take some professional exams. Right now, I know a lot of professional exams testing sites are closed, but because of that, they're making exceptions to get like continuing education hours through online, or they have an all online program which is nothing like they ever had before. Like for example, like yoga. I was thinking about getting my yoga cert, and previously they never allowed online yoga to be, approved nationally, but because of this COVID-19, they approved it. So I'm like, okay, well maybe I'll get my yoga cert. But you guys also might know that I'm working to get my actuarial exam passed, so my life is a little bit busy right now. And I also just know that like having a certification just gives you an edge. For example, I have my judging certification for Junior Olympics program, and that job is my best job right now because, ooh baby, and obviously it's hard because you have to keep taking exams and whatnot, but it's a good way for you to stand out among the crowd, as well as just give you a competitive edge. Like it's not just about like, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you can totally still be an entrepreneur and still have certifications. Like it doesn't hurt you to get certifications because you can like talk up all you want, but the best evidence for your level of knowledge, level of your expertise is a certification. Like not all certification are a good indicator of that skill, but for example, if I say, oh, I have such a great professional management skills, like they rather believe someone that has a PMP, like a professional management certification, than a person who just says, oh, I have a really great professional management skills. So it just gives you a little bit more tangible proof. Just like say, oh, I'm a very good judge, like hire me. But like if I don't have a judging certification, like what does that do? Something fun that I got recently, a certification, was my VITA. So I'm a volunteer tax helper for low-income families, and that's crazy. Like I think understanding United States tax has been a pretty informal experience for me, because then you understand like why so many people get into real estate, why so many people get mortgages. Like it just all starts clicking once. And obviously the V is for volunteer, so it's a free program and you can't make any money off of it, but it's so helpful and can also help you save money in the future as well. Like Google also has a tremendous range of products and services and almost as many certifications. Whether you're in digital marketing, data science, or software engineering, there's likely a Google certification that you can benefit from. So really look into it, really research your market and what employers in that market is looking for. Number 6 is making connections. Whether that's through social media or LinkedIn or joining some Facebook groups, I think it's been one of the most influential way you can get ahead during this quarantine. You never know how these people are going to turn out when they're older. So they could be your employers, they could be your coworkers, they could be your, co-CEO. You never know. So making that connection now is really crucial, because then you'll be able to get discounts, some underground information. Also, just like a place where you can be with like-minded peers, because they all want to achieve the same thing. They all want to accomplish something in life. So it just keeps you motivating and keeps that wheel grinding. I know recently I joined the Young Real Estate Investor group, and that has been so inspiring, because these people have questions that I also have, or I might be able to avoid these mistakes by learning about their mistakes. So honestly, this is like, join that. And also, if you guys want to connect with me on LinkedIn, yes, totally do it. I'm trying to get to 500 plus connection. I'm not a business major, I'm a math major. I have that luxury of all that connection right now. So I'm really trying to develop my LinkedIn. I'm also really just trying to make a lot new friends. I can tell you how important this is to really make connections now, because I found some great mentors who have helped me through some questions I've had so far about finances. And I also just recently connected to a lot of my high school. So during high school, I was part of a scholar program, and I just connected to a lot of them through LinkedIn. And that's how I actually found out about this intro-free comp sci class. So I'm just doing that right now as well. Just doing a lot of things at once. It's okay. We're fine. We're gonna make it. Number 7 is just education in general. Like, just focus on your niche, whatever your niche needs, and really grind out. Like, for example, I started getting into economics. Am I gonna be an economist? No, but I do feel like continually improving myself, continually gaining knowledge is a crucial part, and crucial part in getting ahead in life. So really take this time to really focus on your niche and what your niche needs, and bada boom, bada bing, you'll be successful, I think. Number 8 is just doing some side hustles that generate income, even during a quarantine or social distancing. Like, there's a lot of things you can do remotely that people don't know about. Like, you can translate and do some transcript if you want. Like, if you're bilingual, trilingual, polyglot, you can do translating. I've been doing some of those. You can also just find something that you're interested in, or find something that you're really good at, and really try to take advantage of that, and think of creative ways to make money off of it. I know I can't really get into it too much here because I'm just afraid that this video is going to already be too long. So if you want some videos, or if you have some ideas for side hustles, leave them down below for some future video ideas. And number 9, last but not least, is self-care. Like, you have to really take care of yourself mentally, especially during a pandemic, because as silly as it sounds, an unhealthy mental state can lead into a unhealthy physical state, weakening that immune system. So if you do catch, like, for example, a common cold, you're more likely to suffer and have a bigger side effects. And that's the only way you're really going to be productive, is if your brain is clear. Maybe that's when you can do the most magic. Maybe that's when you come up with a new business plan, or maybe that's how you realize the solution to the problem you're trying to solve. And you can do this in multiple ways. Like, some people like to meditate, some people just like to take a bath with candles. Whatever your way may be, really take care of yourself, especially during this time. I know it's not easy. I know it's gonna be hard, isolating yourself away from your friends for so long. And I know I totally understand the frustration they may be feeling with your job, your business, whatever it may be. So you really have to step back and really think to yourself, what does my brain need? What does my body need? And really just take that, with a grain of salt. Yeah, it's okay to scroll through social media and binge watch Netflix. Yes, it's okay to do all that. You don't have to be on 24/7. Even I can't do that. I'm not productive 24/7. But just know that this is your life, not other people's lives. So comparing your life to something that's on social media is not ideal. And I really want you to I really want you to be satisfied and content with where you are. So I hope this serves as an inspiration to keep being productive, keep being efficient. So don't be afraid to take breaks if you need to, and really just understand what your body needs, what your mind needs to be productive. And I don't know, just pick 1 or 2 items. You don't have to do all 9 things. I understand you guys are human, and I want you to really respect that and give yourself a break. Well, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Bye.